Hello and very good morning everyone. My name is Ana Farhana binti Mat Aris, student OUM, study Bachelor of Psychology in Part 8. It's a great pleasure to see all of you. Topic given to me is about the culture and I choose Malay wedding as my talk today. Living in a multiracial country like Malaysia means being able to experience more than just our own culture. This culture, while being uniquely different, have one similarity: pre-wedding practice. Weddings are when we release the traditional that matter most, the practice that make weddings timeless. Today, I would like walking you through significant Islamic marriage rites and the commonly practiced costume of Malay wedding. Before every Malay wedding ceremony, the couple will have to go through the stage of merisik, meminang and bertunang, akad nikah and bersanding. Merisik, visit and observe. Back when the practice of arranging marriage was common, this was the most crucial step. Merisik is when the family of the man pay a friendly visit to the family of the woman who they have in mind as his potential bride. On top of knowing the woman and her family better, it's also to ensure that the woman is not already engaged, as Muslim men are not allowed to propose to another man's fiancé. Till today, Muslim families still find the pre-wedding costume relevant. Doing so implies that the Muslim man is already to take the relationship to the next level and requires their blessing. Meminang and bertunang, proposal and engagement. The proposal is next, and all the family members of the man family will pay a visit to the bride family to seek her hand in marriage. The bride will be given ample time to decide, as Malay culture teach them to not rush into decision when it's come to choose a life partner. When accepted, both families will exchange betrothal gift before the senior female members of groom family present the engagement ring to the bride. After that, the groom gives the bride family with duit hantaran. Usually, a big feast will be held to proclaim and celebrate their engagement. Akad nikah is a ceremony to hand the bride away. It is held by a wali who is customarily the father of the bride. This matrimonial ritual is done in the presence of two witnesses and an Islamic official, a qadi. Before starting, the qadi is to command the bride and get the consent for the marriage. Once she agrees, the prayer commences, followed by a sermon on marriage in Islam. The groom will then sign the marriage contract and read his robes. Shortly after, the groom will give his wife to be mas kawin, dowry, which will rightfully be hers and only hers. After a customary handshake between the groom and the qadi will announce them as husband and wife. The heteronormative ceremony takes place on the actual wedding day, which is usually one day after the solemnization ceremony. During this special Malay wedding ceremony, a beautifully decorated couch can be seen on top of the elevated platform. This is called the parliament, which is the centerpiece of the ceremony. The bride will be waiting on the parliament with her face hidden by a hand fan held by her mak andam, a close female relative. The groom will have to complete a series of the light-hearted and charming challenges prepared by the bride, relative and friend in order to reach his bride. A band of male musicians will escort the groom while singing various verses from the Quran. This is the Islamic way of seeking blessing for newlywed. Thus, it is not surprising that every wedding is done in full costume, assume the newlywed as a king for a day by most of the community through an orderly and coordinated management of the wedding process practiced for generations. Now, I would like to press to the later update. Due to the rising number of COVID-19 cases, wedding receptions are not allowed in the state under Conditional Movement Control Order (CMCO). However, wedding ceremonies like registration of marriage and solemnization akad nikah is allowed. According to the latest Malaysian wedding SOP, wedding event cannot last for longer than 5 hours. Couple who have opted against a long day period due to the pandemic will tell you that it's worked well for them. So decide with your partner what most important to the both of you. There is no right or wrong way to do this. This is a SOP for wedding ceremony and COVID-19 wedding checklist. These things are not allowed during COVID-19. That's all for today. I would like to thank for listening to my view and I hope others too would share this thought and opinions on the culture issue. Thank you and see you again. Bye.